Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, be right down.
Hey. Hey.
You want a beer?
No. I'll have a cola.
No beer, huh?
No, you gotta keep a clear head in battle.
All right. What do we got here? What's this? This is like...
That's an 8-sided.
Okay.
You get a 10-sided for damage. I get a 10-sided. And then you get a 20-sided percentile. Do you want the big one or the small one? You get the small one. Here are 2 6-sided dice.
Okay.
Oh, this is another 8-sided.
Okay, wait.
But that'll, we'll figure all that out later. The most important dice is the 10-sided, which that's your 10-sided. What's this one? This is the, this is the 12-sided.
Did you want to listen to any music or anything?
You got any Wagner? You got the Ring Cycle or...
No.
No, that's okay. So, what do you want to be? What do you want your character to be?
I was thinking like a dragon. Is that
Can't
okay?
be a dragon. You can either be a dwarf, elf, gnome, half-elf, halfling, half-orc, or human.
I don't know.
Okay, forget it. Look, I made one for you. You can use this guy. He's an elf.
Okay.
He's a good one, too. He's got a 17 strength, which is high for an elf. And I think he's got a... Well, most elves have a high charisma. He's only got a 5, but that's okay. By the way, most elves in this world are gay. Okay. Just so we're clear. If you fail to accomplish the task which I've set before you, I get to ask out Ramona. If you accomplish it, then you get to ask out Ramona. Right?
Yeah, that's what we agreed on.
Okay. Okay, let's get
All right,
started.
here we go.
What are you doing?
I was rolling to see who goes first.
This isn't Monopoly. We just start the story.
Oh. Okay.
All right. All right. You're standing in front of a cave.
Okay.
Okay, so the last rogue is, he staggers up to his feet. He comes after you with his cutlass. What are you gonna do?
Cut his face with my dagger.
Oh, attack him with your dagger?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What's your to hit then?
It's 11, right?
No, to hit's right there.
Oh, yeah,
19.
Sorry, 19.
Okay, he has a 8 armor class, so you need to roll an 11. Okay, that was a lucky roll. Now, since you're using your dagger, it's got a 1 to 4, so roll for damage.
Okay.
Okay, so your dagger goes straight into his face, and he collapses in a bloody heap all over the sand. There's blood everywhere. You're wiping it off your hands, Then you sheath your dagger again, and you're ready to move on. So, good job. Okay, so now we just got to total the experience points. Since he's a rogue, he's a human being. So I'm gonna look up human. So let's see, Hordling, Haunt, Holophant, human. And it says, okay, it says see man. Well, that reminds me, by the way, at the release party on Wednesday, I was thinking we could use your +1 on the guest list for Ramona. No matter if you succeed or fail this task, if you could use your spot, your +1 at the show for Ramona. Because everyone else's is full.
So if I lose, then
Yeah.
you want me to forfeit my
Yeah.
+1? Okay. Yeah.
She'd be on your +1.
Are we adding this to the wager, or
We're not losing your
the-
+1. I mean, we're just using it to bring her to the show.
to bring your date to the show?
Right. If you don't succeed.
Do you want my drink tickets too? Maybe?
No,
Should I give you, some money to buy her dinner, and then maybe
Sure.
You know,
you
and
can
then-
slip me $20 before the show starts. That's a good
I'll
idea.
just drive you guys home. You know.
We don't need it. We don't need a chaperone.
I'll put away your equipment.
Hey, that would be good actually.
Yeah, so you can just
because then I could just split.
Yeah,
That's a great idea.
Exactly. Yeah.
You remember that one time we were at your place, and she came over to pick me up. But didn't she look fabulous? Isn't she a beautiful woman?
Yeah. I mean, that's why we're here.
She's a special lady.
Yeah. She's a very special lady, Mike.
Well, anyway, okay, so let's get back to it. You defeated the band of pirates. Now, where are we gonna go? You're gonna go east along the steppe lands, or west back to the village?
Is a steppe land?
This big green grassy plain area. 500 experience points for that horde of orcs. You just felled the last one, and he goes sprawling on the ground. And you grab the key of Trafalgar from his pack, put it in your belt loop, and you turn to the east, and you see the castle sentry rising up out of the mist on this big mountain. It's up there, clouds behind it, bats swirling around. And there's a path, a dark path that goes up through a windy forest all the way up, about 4 days' journey. What are you gonna do?
And there's not like a shortcut or I mean, is there any way we can just like skip to the end? This is ridiculous.
Okay, well, I wasn't supposed to tell you this, but if you go to the west, around the crags of the rock, you'll see a rope ladder that takes you up faster. It's kind of a shortcut.
To the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's... What? Let's what?
Let's go.
Okay, but it's a rickety rope ladder.
So you're gonna have to roll your strength and dexterity combined.
So you gotta roll a 30 or better, it looks like.
30? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
So you grab a hold of the first rung, and you already feel the whole ladder shake. And you get on the next rung, and on and on and on, and your knuckles are white, and the rope is ripping at your palms. You're bleeding on the way up, and you're fighting the bats, and the wind is howling at this point. You're freezing cold, your hands are purple. By the time you finally get up to the top of the cliff, you heave your body up, and you're so tired, and you look and you see the cage with the princess inside, and she's beautiful. She looks like an angel. You've never seen anything so beautiful in your life. And you've got the key of Trafalgar right there on your belt, and there's an enormous heart-shaped lock, and there's a little heart-shaped keyhole. What are you gonna do?
Stick my key in the hole.
You're just gonna take the key of Trafalgar and put it in the lock?
I mean, should I not? I mean, yeah.
You're the adventurer.
Let's unlock the cage.
Okay, you stick the key in the lock, but you forgot to check for traps. So it turns out that the lock is an enchanted lock, and it's enchanted to spit purple flames out at whatever adventurer dares stick the key in. How many hit points do you have?
2.
2? Okay, well, you gotta roll a 10-sided die, so check the damage. Oh, yeah. Sorry, man, but the flames shoot out of the lock, and they incinerate your whole body, and you're dead. Should have checked for traps.
Yep. Yeah, I'll have that beer now.
The fuck?
Hey, Ramona? Hey, it's Mike.
It's about storytelling, you know. I mean, the game's been around since the 70s, and it's had a really rich history, but it's become associated with super nerdy people, you know. And what happens is, one person's the DM or the dungeon master, and that person kind of draws up the adventure, draws up the maps, figures out the plot. Basically, he's the author. He writes the story, and the players take on the role of different characters. Like you can have an elf or a halfling or a human. And the other day, Jake and I were playing to rescue this princess, and you know, and actually it's kind of funny because that's why I'm here, you know. we had this bet going. Well, it wasn't really a bet. It was more like just an agreement, a gentleman's agreement, that if he lost the quest, then I would get to call you. And if he won the quest, then he would get to call you, which is kind of funny because I won, and I'm really glad I won. But but he, because we're here, and he's kind of disappointed about it. But